Hello people, welcome back. So as you could see in the intro, today we're going to be talking about lab-grown meat or genetically engineered meat. So these days, loads of articles are coming out about, and also sort of TV programs, and everyone wants to have a piece of a story. So you have loads of evidence that this is going to be a good idea, that this is going to be very good for our environment. Articles are just coming out, loads of scientific research, and it's all good to be just aware of that is out there and to read it and to actually see whatever you think of that. Few investors, very well-known people such as Bill Gates and Richard Branson decided to invest into this because they see a great business opportunity in that, which I don't blame them for, because I think actually it's a fantastic thing to do. From environmental perspective, if you think of it sort of logically, less livestock, more water, more spaces for crops, which means that actually we're going to have less hunger in the world, which is fantastic. Not even mentioning the injustice and the cruelty against animals and all the killings that's happening all the time. So from environmental perspective, this is fantastic advancement for all humankind. We're really gonna be able to do some big changes with that and actually help the planet and help the environment and help the individual animals. So brilliant idea. Now when it comes to the practicality of how is it made, where is it made, where does the cells come from? There is a video on YouTube where actually someone from on laboratory actually shows how it's made and things like that. It's quite hard to understand, and when I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, what kind of compounds and chemicals would you have to use to actually grow that? So I'm looking into it that apparently it even has a blood, and you have to have 3 different compounds to be able to grow the muscle and stuff like that. So I'm just looking at it, and when I'm thinking about it from a vegan perspective, and people would say, well, you know what, finally I'll be able to eat meat because it is vegan. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but actually the initial cell, which comes from a living being that has been taken, I don't know, many generations of the meat ago, it still comes from a living cell, which means, of course, yes, it's been diluted and everything, but actually the core ingredients comes from a living cell. So from vegan perspective, it's big no-no, yeah? Now, I don't come only from vegan perspective, I also come from the way of where you're taking care of your body. As you know, some vegans just, become junk food vegans, and lots of people have lots of health problems because they became vegan. Now, if whatever I decide to put in my body will result in how I feel and what I look like, of course. So I would never eat genetically engineered meat because I would simply not trust the chemical composition of that, and also I would not want to ingest something that comes from a living cell. So this is something for you to think about. Give me a shout about what you think. I'll be really, really happy to hear your thoughts and to sort of expand on that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.